really wanted to talk about President Trump and Goya Beans, which is just weird beyond all measure.
I saw
Right?
I saw the picture, and I could have sworn that it was a fabrication.
Yeah, no, then you would think that if you were a reasonable human being. Of course, you'd be wrong because reasonableness doesn't really count for anything anymore. But here we had the CEO of Goya, the Goya Corporation, I guess, whatever it's actually called in the legal sense. But he was sitting with the president. He got invited to an event with the president, and he expressed some thanks for being there. And then all hell rained down upon him, and you know, the boycott Goya movement was off and running because apparently, if you sit next to the sitting president of the United States and don't say something horrible to him, you don't deserve anybody's business anymore.
Right.
But of course, on the other side of the coin, a bunch of Republicans who probably don't buy a lot of Goya products in the first place started making a point of going to the grocery store and buying Goya products, right? So on the one hand, you get a boycott. On the other hand, you get a rush to empty the shelves on the store. And it's all beyond stupid, every last bit of it.
Well, it's worse than just sitting with the president and not saying anything rude about him. The president lined up Goya products on his desk in the Oval Office.
Well, that was later as a ramification of everything that happened, right? So you get the unlikely. I guess we would have called it unlikely a few years ago. Now, well, I guess nothing's unlikely. But you get the president of the United States doing product placement in the Oval Office.
In the Oval Office.
And for the love of all things holy, I have no idea what to say about this. It's so profoundly stupid that, you know, there you go. And the fact that it's not the foolishness of the week should have people scratching their heads right now, because this is a born foolishness of the week. And we'll get to that in a second. But, Ant, yeah. I remember when I worked at St. Vincent College, and Jim Toohey was the president at the time, and he had worked in the George W. Bush administration. So he did what any rational person would have done had that rational person had access to the president of the United States. He invited him over to speak at the college.
Right. And
Bush came, and the faculty were apoplectic.
Yeah.
But all I could think was, wow, here I was, the product of a working class home, who shockingly was able to find his way to a PhD and then a job, in the same room as the president of the United States. You know, love him, hate him, like the politics, dislike the politics. That was a remarkable thing.
Yeah.
And it was a remarkable thing for this guy from the Goya Corporation, too. And the example I used on the day it happened was, look, I buy Ben & Jerry's ice cream. I don't care. Be all the socialist you want. You make a good ice cream, I'm your man. So to Goya products, I really don't care what the politics of the people who work at the company that cans the beans that I buy for meals. I just don't care. And I don't understand why anyone else does either.